It's the highest rated show in all of cable television. This is Monday Night Raw.
This arena is so loud I can barely hear myself think.
That's good. Maybe we won't have to listen to you speak. Michael Cole, can you feel it? Something special is going down tonight. I just know it.
Dream Universe Raw, July week 4. And the question today is, did Vince McMahon really buy WCW? That's the rumor going around Dream Universe. I guess we'll find out. And then the opener, the war continues between Corporation and DX. DX with 3 victories, Corporation with 5. And it's first to 7 wins this war. The New Age Outlaws showing up for battle once again. And then we got another battle between DX and Corporation with the heads going up against each other. Vince and Shane versus Triple H and HBK. And now we got Retribution versus Titus Worldwide. Let's go. Let's see these tag teams in action. And we got another rival match. Kurt Angle and Kevin Owens. Interesting. Doink the Clown on tonight's show versus Shelton Benjamin. Doink won that fatal 4-way elimination push qualifier match. And is now getting his first push match with Shelton to see if Doink could keep it going. And for the main event, DX's Xpac versus the Corporation's Rock. As this war continues between Corporation and DX all over Raw tonight. Let's go. All right, we got the New Age Outlaws at rank number 10 in the tag division. Corporation at number 8. And I think we might have a winner tonight of this war. Corporation could win 2 battles out of the 3 matches tonight between the 2 factions. And this is battle number 9. So these guys are in it. Let's see who wins this one.
Look who it is.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Xpac at a combined weight of 513 pounds, the One, Billy, and Road Dogg.
A big-time tag team match with major stakes on hand will have major ramifications on the tag division.
And their opponents, accompanied by Mr. McMahon, at a combined weight of 614 pounds.
And guys, this looks to be a match with major implications here in WWE. Could change the entire landscape here. And the bell is rung, getting this tag match started.
When you think of tag teams that are itching to make an impact on tonight's event, you don't have to look any further than these two.
Two teams with a desire to steal the show. Boss man fires back. Thrust right to the throat.
Man can't breathe, the man can't fight.
Able to interrupt the attack.
Popped up into the Samoa drop. Incredible.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied. Give up now. Swallow your pride. He needs to find an escape route. Nice. Start counting, Saxton.
1, 2, 3.
We could be here all day.
Power.
I think you're right.
In off the tag. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Looks like, and what he's looking for here looks like a potential submission maneuver coming. Oh, body is not meant to bend. A single leg camel clutch and a great kick. Being carried around with ease.
Up and over, all the way to the floor.
What a hot shot. Sent all the way to the outside.
Here comes an atomic drop. Big boy.
Big drop.
I've been waiting to see that.
Sit straight into the barricade.
Barricade gut first. Side slam. He just punched him in the chest.
Draped across the top rope.
Flying six.
Reaches his partner for the tag.
Let him break his arm. Vicious. Timely counter by Road Dogg.
Pile driver on its way.
Spiked him.
Systematic attack on that arm. Just continuing to dismantle their opponent.
Referee's count only getting higher.
Come on, gotta get back in the ring.
Caught punch. Comes in off the tag.
Oh, man.
Reverses it.
Dropped right on their face.
He's lost some of his wind now.
Oh, man, you can see he is feeling it now.
nasty right hand.
Vicious enziguri.
Measured knee drop. Uh-oh. Heartbreaker. Off the barricade.
Making that shoulder a priority.
Tough position to be caught in here.
Down across the knee. That won't just separate your shoulder. That'll divorce it.
Oh, that's a hard kick.
Oh boy, German suplex released. Oh man, meeting the barricade. Taken down.
Hurricanrana.
He's getting a little better than that.
Tag registered.
Buster. Here he goes for the win.
Then he close it out.
Thank goodness for the teammate.
Just right in time.
Road Dogg with some agility.
And responds with a counter of their own.
Suplex brings him down. Oh! That shoulder targeted there.
He's going for it all.
Perched up top.
Brace for this impact.
Like a guillotine.
We got it covered. 1, 2, 3. No.
How? Sent out to the center of the ring.
Super kick.
He is just reeling from that offense.
Yeah, they stuck it out through this match, but it wouldn't hurt to go for the tag soon here. Able to get there in time. Headlock. Oh, cheap shot right above the eye.
Get it.
A knee drop. Does he have him here? 1, 2. He kicks out at 2. I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
And he had Road Dogg's number there. No way!
Look out.
Exploder suplex. The damage he's taken is starting to pile up.
A little rope assistance. Punishing their opponent.
DDT.
Looking for the victory.
He's able to beat a 2 count.
Refusing to give up even an inch of ground as this match continues.
Bossman slam. What impact. Wow.
Bossman can taste the win now.
Oh, he gets the shoulder up before 3.
He is just barely still in the fight. I don't know how many more times he's going to be able to kick out after that. That was too close for comfort.
And it may just take go.
Kick to the gut. Pump handle applied.
Pump handle slam.
This spells trouble for Bossman.
There's 2.
What? Only 2?
Not about to go quietly into the night.
That took some serious endurance. I'll give you that.
Will that be the last opportunity? Is there still enough left in these men?
You can begin to see it in these superstars' faces.
Exhaust on the top.
He paid for that one. Oh, man, big time. Powerful spine buster.
For the victory here.
And he stops
for his partner. He's ejected from the ring. Oh, foot just stomping down. Look at this heel hook. This is how you punish your opponent, and he's enjoying every minute of it. Road Dogg gets him back. Gonna shake, rattle, and roll. He may get the 3 count right here. This is it. Oh, what impact. And still in this.
He refuses to stay down.
Pure instinct. Beat up the WWE Universe. This place is starting to rock.
Close fist.
Swing slam. What impact. Wow.
Boss man can taste the win.
It's over. It is over.
Here are your winners, Ken, Shawn, Rock, and the Big Boss Man, the Corporation.
Big Boss Man and company with the win.
They say when you know, and I know there's no tag team on the roster that can touch these two guys.
And Corporation with another win. That makes it 6 now. 6 victories versus DX's 3, so 1 more. And the Corporation win this war. And we got another DX versus Corporation battle. Battle number 10. And this time, it's the heads of each faction, of both factions. So let's see if DX can stay in the fight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 483 pounds, Shane McMahon and Mr. McMahon, the Corporation.
The moment this match was announced, the WWE Universe has expected a classic. I think it is destined to deliver.
And their opponents, accompanied by the ninth wonder of the world, China, at a combined weight of 482 pounds, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, and the Game, Triple H.
The tag team division here has never been more competitive. Every team needs to deliver an emphatic message each week. In this tag team competition, we're going to see Shane McMahon and Mr. McMahon. Then across from them, we see Shawn Michaels and Triple H.
This match can very well come down to experience. And I'm not just talking about individual experience. I'm talking about the experience you have with your partner. Knowing how to be on the same page is going to be crucial.
Oh, wow. Shane McMahon is a bloody mess now.
Knife edge chop. Ooh. Boom. HBK, high risk.
Here we go.
You gotta be kidding me.
You want to talk about putting it all on the line.
Always an extra risk when you dive ringside.
Oh, man, that was nasty.
They weren't that good looking anyway.
Face crusher.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Shane McMahon manages to counter.
Scoop slam.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
He may not be aware of the count. He's got to get back in. 8. Had Michaels scouted there. Uh-oh. Jawbreaker.
Call the death.
Shane McMahon finds his target with that one.
Mr. McMahon tagged in.
Slap.
Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Oh, easy.
He's feeling the effects of that last hit. Chop. Oh, my God. Oh, an inverted atomic drop.
Very nice.
Ooh, again.
Tags him in.
Got him in his grasp.
DDT. Is it enough? The cover. Kicks out. He still has life.
Obviously still has some fight left.
Ruthless striking. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Oh, he knew what was coming. Leg drop.
It's effective.
Veteran instincts from Triple H. Great counter. Oh, wow. Big uppercut. And setting him up. Oh, knee to the hands.
That's going to hurt.
And now he's looking to lock in this submission. Look at the torque. There's no escape from the...
He makes the early save. Will this be enough? And he kicks out of the pin and one.
Still in it.
What a gutsy performance.
Scoop slam. Producing a trampling. Catches the kick. Dragon scream changer. Here he goes.
Trademark execution from the game.
2. And they're still in this.
Somehow, someway, escapes defeat.
Still alive. Triple H remains composed. He will need to refocus and get back to work to push past the finish line. And Triple H well scouted. Tagged in.
Just caught flush.
No, that'll break his arm. Vicious. Set him up for the side Russian leg sweep. This is what you call high risk, high reward.
Tag is made, and here we go.
Oh, my God, what a move.
High risk.
HP shizzle.
That's gotta be it.
2. Digging deep for a kick out.
I am in shock. What's it gonna take to keep this guy down?
And here's Shawn Michaels now. in the corner. Turning up the band. Look at this sweet chin music. Sweet chin music.
Shane is down and out.
Shoulders down. And there's the save. Shane McMahon turns it around. Uh-oh. Jawbreaker.
Call it death.
Have you ever seen such disdain from this superstar for the other?
This is so chaotic.
They've taken it to a new level here tonight.
Well, I don't think either one of
He's going for the pin. This could be it. It only gets a 1 count.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
Powerless position to be in right now. Oh, jeez. Falling hard to the outside. Oh, an inverted backbreaker. Ow. He's in a little bit of trouble now.
These two teams have gone to war, Cole. Of course they're going to wind up with a few battle scars.
From the middle rope. And Mr. McMahon moves.
A chairman stunner. Mr. McMahon with a game ender.
Makes a cover. Somehow he kicked out.
That was pure muscle memory on display from Michaels. The showstopper will not quit.
All of that work, all these big moves, and it still didn't earn the fall. It's been a struggle for these competitors to find an end to this match.
But the struggle's worth it. With every move you make, you hear this capacity crowd following you on that journey.
Oh, right to the gut. Triple H makes the tag. Rings and the cover for the win. And he makes the save for his team. Getting tossed.
Into the hammerlock.
Back suplex. Well-placed kick. His opponent is just overwhelming him here.
Maybe just stay down, man. You've done enough. I'm worried that beating your boss this much could be regrettable in the morning.
Oh, that can rock you. Face first with a...
Contorted, doesn't look good.
He's in complete control. Opponent has nowhere to go. Could be tap out time.
A normal man would have submitted by now, but not him.
No, he lets him out.
Yeah, I think he knew he wasn't going to get the submission there.
Look at this. Hair-pulled neck slam. He's tagging out. Snap suplex. Big forearm. That'll turn your lights out. He's on his heels a bit now.
This is what the purpose of a tag team is. Don't be afraid to use the resources and help your partner offers. Am I being diplomatic enough, Cole?
What is this superstar going to do now?
And now, Shane O'Mac putting his jiu-jitsu training to work.
Wow. This is no game. Triple H is in trouble.
Triple H, you can just see him rock. In the triangle, look at the power to break through.
He finds a counter for Shane. Great reversal with an uppercut. Oh. Triple H with the counter. Oh! Right to the back. You can't take much more of this.
And this is, well, it's not looking good.
Shane McMahon is in a predicament he can't buy his way out of here.
Breaker. There's the tag. He's heading up top.
Thinking big. High risk. HBK from the top.
No one.
And there's the cover.
1, 2. No, stops the count at 2.
The muscle memory's got to be taken over now. Pure instinct to kick out before 3.
Good night. Swing chin music. 2. This is truly awesome.
And out of the ring he goes.
What a counter.
What grace.
Hooked up. Great power. Inverted suplex. Golly, that could do permanent damage.
He's turning the tables.
Enough already. Oh, man.
Keeping in.
Able to count.
What is this superstar going to do now?
And Mr. McMahon is willing himself to keep the pressure on.
This could be a... Got it. There's the winners of the tag match.
Here are your winners, Mr. McMahon and Shane McMahon, the Corporation.
Tag team chemistry in full effect with these two superstars.
That was a great example of what a tag team can do when it's firing on all cylinders.
And the Corporation wins the war with DX. Finished by Vince McMahon and Shane McMahon, of course, in battle number 10. The Xpac versus Rock match would just be a little cherry on top with the final battle between DX and Corporation, but the Corporation are victorious today in this war. Alright, next up we got Titus Worldwide and Retribution. Titus Worldwide making their debut. Their first match as a tag team. Retribution is ranked number 3 in the tag division. So I guess Retribution is highly favored in this match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Dana Brooke at a combined weight of 511 pounds, Titus O'Neil and Apollo Crews, Titus Worldwide.
Byron, you should be a part of Titus Worldwide. You'd fit right in with Dana Brooke and company.
Well, Titus and I are pretty tight.
No, you're not tight. You went to the same college.
Yes.
There was 5,000 other students there at the same time.
Worldwide? No, it's like this. Worldwide?
And their opponents, accompanied by Slapjack at a combined weight of 584 pounds, Mace and T-Bar Retribution.
The tag division has been extremely competitive as of late. Every duo looking to show why they run things around here.
Teams in their respective corners, we're going to get a chance to see Titus O'Neil and Apollo Crews. And standing in their way of victory, we see Mace and T-Bar.
Hard to decide what team has the advantage here. It'll probably come down to who can cut the ring in half the best, who can control the pace.
He's got him here, he's got him up.
And
oh! Mace on the receiving end. Down with a powerbomb. Gets the tag.
Vicious right forearm. Mace avoids that one. Apollo fends that off.
nice side headlock applied.
Oh, good measure. Stomping. Ouch.
Just carrying the opposition anywhere they want.
Put down face first. He was waiting for him to make his move.
He gets tagged in.
To the back of the neck. What a lariat. Vicious knee.
Tagged into action. Oh, shot right to the kidney. And again.
Great way to bring down your opponent.
Vice-like grip on the trapezius muscle. This is terribly painful.
Now he's been put on the defensive. And Apollo Crews reverses it.
Military press.
Ooh! Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless.
Enough already.
Standing moonsault. Oh, knees right to the gut. Knee lift. Clean tag for his partner. Crews crashes to the...
Using the ropes as a launching pad. Springboard crossbody.
That's finding any which way to topple the competition.
Hurling your own body like that is insane.
Big time spine buster.
Could lead to a big time win.
Oh, look at this. German suplex. And not done yet. Another German. And continuing to punish their opponent with a German. 6.
T-Bar fends that off.
Oh, drop. Tag made.
Knee just being torn apart now.
He thinks he has it.
And he powers
T-bar right across the face.
Hits him with the counter.
Back and forth from these competitors.
Suplex. Heading up, he's thinking big.
From the top.
Diving headbutt. Cover. 2 count. And he fights it off.
I mean, you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time. Lift off.
Oh, what impact. He's taking some good hits. Oh, God, what an elbow. Oh, look at this. German suplex. And not done yet. Another German. And continuing to punish their opponent with a German. T-bar with the retaliation.
Brutal knee right to the face.
Choke bomb.
And Titus able to dodge that.
How's that for a counter?
Unpacks a well-placed punch.
Titus O'Neil looking stymied. Gets tagged in.
To stomp in every single part of his body.
And he sends him into the corner. Things went from bad to worse. Uh-oh, from the top. Ripped off the ropes in a hurry. And able to beat Mace to the punch.
All the way up. Still up. Squatting too, my gosh. Titus O'Neil step.
Makes him pay with a counter. Caving in the abdomen. Critical time in this matchup.
This is a time to dig deep.
He's starting to struggle here.
Yeah, they stuck it out through this match, but it wouldn't hurt to go for the tag soon here.
Placed into the corner.
Cruising off the tag. And Mace expected that.
Oh, Mace answers back. He can end it here. He's got him. 1, 2, coming to the rescue. And just like that, he sent crashing to the floor. Stomping down. The counter.
Punch right in the head.
Perhaps thinking about what to do next here. Powerbomb dropped down.
Ooh, pulling the trachea.
Oh, he retaliates.
And now Mace could be closing in.
Oh, Byron, you hear the sirens. Feeling like it's over for Apollo. Agonizing.
And that'll finally do it. What a victory.
Here are your winners, Mace and T-Bar Retribution.
An incredibly impressive showing by this tag team.
Two minds working as one in the ring to create magic. It is a beautiful thing to witness, gentlemen.
And Retribution getting the win. Possibly if it wasn't for Apollo Crews screwing his own teammate in that match when he grabbed Mace and hammer threw him in the corner with Titus O'Neil dazed in the corner. That was a bad mistake on Apollo's part. But here we go. Kurt Angle versus Kevin Owens. Kurt Angle ranked number 7 in the WWE title division, while Kevin Owens is ranked number 4 in the same division. Let's see what this match brings.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kurt Angle.
The WWE Universe delivering quite a reaction. Perhaps the most highly anticipated match of the night.
Fight, Owens, fight!
And his opponent from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens!
My very first night on commentary was Kevin Owens' very first night in NXT. Since then, he has gone on to have a potentially Hall of Fame worthy career in a relatively short period of time.
Kevin Owens cares about no one but himself. And that's why he's successful. Matchup set to get underway, and this is going to be a good one. And from what we understand, Corey, we're going to be joined by a very special guest superstar on commentary, and here they come.
I couldn't be any more excited to get this superstar's point of view on the competition. I'll tell you what, the superstar inside the ring better keep their eyes on their opponent.
Yeah, indeed they better, because this is going to be one heck of a matchup. Cannot wait to hear what this superstar has to say. Kevin Owens is the kind of guy who never hesitates to speak his mind, though it has landed him in trouble more than a few times in the past.
Well, luckily, KO is also the kind of guy who is always ready to back up anything he says with his actions in the ring.
True, and I'm sure Owens was doing plenty of jawing backstage heading into this match. It'll be fun to see how he backs it up.
But he'll be taking on an individual who is turning a lot of heads as of late. He's gained a level of popularity that has steadily grown week by week, and he wants to prove that the hype is legitimate.
Punch right in the head.
Going uppercut.
Ooh.
That knocked you silly.
utilizing the top rope to inflict more punishment. Across the top rope.
Look at this. Snap suplex. Is it enough? Raising the arm before one.
Not a very effective pin attempt.
Nice takedown. Let's not forget Kevin Owens came to WWE with over a decade of wrestling experience already under his belt. How does that experience factor into this match for KO?
There's no two ways about it. Kevin Owens is a seasoned competitor. He just needs to put all that hard-earned experience between the ropes to work. The best thing you can do is call upon that knowledge to help him fight smarter, not harder. That'll make it even easier for him to get the better of his opponent.
Sequence of reversals there. Quick strike to the lower body.
This isn't going to be pretty. Hangman's neck breaker. Gosh, this match grinded him down a little.
That's KO backing up his words with actions.
Frog splash.
Picture perfect. Continue to fight like that, and Owens could be doing all the...
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in. It's not embarrassed. A single leg camel clutch and a great counter. Big back body drop. Whipped into the corner. Man, he hit hard.
Oh, wait a minute.
I knew this was coming. It was just a matter of time. Hey, there's still a match going on.
These two are getting heated up right now.
Well, the other guy should be thrown out of here. No reason to even be at ringside. And, oh, what a right hand, taking advantage. You knew this was going to happen.
Well measured. He's able to fend off the attack.
Scoop slam.
4. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
5. Nice takedown. Just punched him right in the mouth.
Relentless.
Enough already. Foot to the belly.
Impressive counter by KO. Neck breaker.
Goodness. That was nasty.
He's getting pushed onto the defensive.
KO can end this now.
Wait, are we sure that was not a 3 count?
You can't count that high, Saxton, but that was one of the closest near falls you'll ever see.
Owens has ended so many matches with that, but not today. Simple but effective. He's got the answer for that one. No, that'll break his arm. Vicious. Uh-oh, he could be looking for a submission here.
There it is, it's locked in.
Smart maneuver.
Oh, it's KO. KO. Is he going to submit here?
Owens has to tap. He has to tap.
And he may have felt his grip slipping, so he releases the hold.
Still was able to produce some considerable damage, though.
Knew what was coming there. No, that'll break his arm. Vicious. Shoulders down. 1, 2. Oh, kicked out.
Getting out of that by the skin of their teeth.
What a smash.
That is just insulting.
Picture perfect.
Owens sizing him up, getting ready.
Owens hits the stunner. And Owens lets us have this.
He wins. He wins.
Here is your winner, Kevin Owens!
And that was an emphatic victory by tap out.
I gotta hand it to KO. He brought out the prize fighter in him to win this match.
Finally, you see it my way, Byron.
And Kevin Owens defeats Kurt Angle. With the help of Brock, of course. Out there distracting him. And here we go with the push match. Doink ranked number 13 in the U.S. title division. Shelton Benjamin with the Hurt Business. They're ranked number 7 in the tag division. But I think Shelton is ranked number 20 on the power rankings. So Shelton is definitely favored in this match. And Doink's got a tough match ahead of him. Let's see if he could push forward.
The circus is in town.
Not my kind of circus.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from parts unknown. Weighing in at 243 pounds. Doink, the Clown.
More than just sneaky tricks. Byron, he's coming over your way.
No, stay away from me, you evil clown.
Oh, you're right, Cole. Doink is more than just tricks. He also possesses amazing technical wrestling skills and high-flying attacks.
Is he gone yet?
Yeah, go ahead, Saxton. Look now.
Oh, no, Corey, you lied to me.
I think Doink's pretty twisted. He likes to make kids cry.
What kind of clown likes to make kids cry?
Well, if it makes you feel any better, Saxton, Doink also enjoys making adults cry and weep at the suffering he is about to inflict on his opponent. This is a next-level athlete, period.
And his opponent, representing the Hurt Business, from Orangeburg, South Carolina, weighing in at 248 pounds, Shelton Benjamin.
Shelton Benjamin has done everything there is to do in WWE and around the globe and continues to pad his incredible resume with great performances night after night.
Hey, he's been a tag team champion, a United States champion. In fact, Shelton Benjamin is so tough, he once competed for 3 months with a torn rotator cuff because he just thought it was sore.
And here's a man who quite simply needs no introduction, Doink the Clown.
This man has given children and Saxton nightmares and grown men fits in the ring. Easily one of the more unpredictable, unsettling superstars in the history of sports entertainment. A formidable opponent of both mind and body.
Indeed, we'll see what kind of antics Doink gets into tonight.
But he'll be in for a long night at the office facing Shelton Benjamin. Over the years, we've seen Shelton beat the unbeatable. Shelton's outfits may have changed, the hair might be gone, but the skills just as sharp as they've ever been.
Yeah, Shelton may not be as fast as he used to be, but he can still grapple with the best of them. That's why they call him the gold standard. Looking wobbly in the corner.
Oh, look at this. This is going to be nasty. The Exploder, bang into the corner. He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Flying.
He misses the target.
Short flight, but a rough landing.
That catches Doink looking.
Doink dodges. Shot block.
Oh, my Lord, what is he on? From the middle rope. What a splash. And Shelton perhaps struggling to match his opponent's speed. Looking to lock it in here. And how do you approach the test that is Shelton Benjamin?
Well, it's a tough time.
You can feel him desperately trying to find a way, and he does.
Double chicken wing, up and oh, what a gut buster. Now trampling the opposition.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. Doink cuts him off. He can do it here. He kicks out with authority.
A lot of energy left in that kick out. This matchup isn't anywhere near over.
Paying it right back with a reversal. Great wherewithal on the counter. Oh, flipping the script on him there. And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with his hold. The stump puller. I'm not quite sure if this man shouldn't.
Able to free himself from the agonizing submission.
Wrist clutch suplex. Goes into the pin. Still in it. That catches Doink looking.
Dishing out a suplex.
Doink dodges.
Clothesline. Off with their head.
Oof, face stop.
From the top, whoopee cushion connects. Will Doink make it pay off? 2.
And Doink the Clown gets the win.
This superstar picks up a huge victory here tonight. Much deserved, Michael.
Yeah, but I don't think his opponent is happy about losing here. I mean, he's got to be humiliated and embarrassed. He thought he was going to win this match.
Oh, I kind of did too.
The victory. And Doink will keep on pushing on to the next. Onward and upward the ladder. Alright, so now we got the main event. Once again, DX's Xpac versus The Rock from the Corporation. And Xpac is ranked number 12 in the WWE title division, while The Rock is ranked number 11. So these guys are right next to each other in that WWE division. Should be interesting.
I don't know about you guys, but I got goosebumps. The People's Champion is here.
Listen to these people. They're going nuts. Team Bring It is in the building.
Saxton, you couldn't warm the bench for Team Bring It. Looks like someone's
The
ready to get
following
this match underway
contest
sooner
is
rather than
scheduled
later.
for one fall.
really what it looks like
Making
to
his
you?
way to the ring from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, The Rock!
Well, here's a man who's captured the imagination of the entire sports entertainment industry, the Brahma Bull, one of the very best of all time.
Without question, The Rock has been a champion at every level.
Hey, Saxton, your role, know it. Your mouth, shut it.
That wasn't very nice. We're about to see The Rock lay the smackdown.
All the catchphrases aside, The Rock is all business tonight.
The Rock holding court inside the People's Ring.
And here's a superstar that has all the tools to be one of the biggest names this business has ever seen.
I'm not ready to crown him as the next big thing just yet, but his performance in this match could sway me.
You're not the only person to be looking to convince tonight.
But on the other side is the man known as the People's Champion, The Rock. And just listen to how this crowd adores him.
The Rock is here to give the people what they want, and what the people want to see is him laying the smackdown on a jabroni.
Be careful, Saxton.
The Rock has endured main event matches, savage stipulations, and more against some of the all-time greats in this business. How do you plan for a match against someone who's done it all?
Yeah, The Rock has found immeasurable success here in WWE, but he's also suffered his fair share of losses. You got to do your homework, study the tape, and see if you can replicate someone else's success.
What a shot. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
From the top. Oh, and he doesn't connect. Vicious right forearm. Cha-ching. Step up enziguri.
Ooh, walloped by a huge club.
Oh! Right to the back. Hit drop.
I've been waiting to see that.
The Rock saw that one coming. Oh, clothesline! And he'll leave the ring for this next stretch. All the way suplex. on the opponent. And he's able to reverse. Bad predicament right here. Oh my goodness, face right in a barricade.
He's staring his opponent down, getting into that zone.
And finds a counter. Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off. My goodness, did you hear that shot?
There it is, the people's punch.
He's struggling a bit here.
Yeah, but you can't count anyone out yet. This match could still go either way. The Rock with a great dodge.
Oh, right to the kidneys. Golly.
Watch the quickness on this. Bang! Snap suplex.
Just punched him right in the mouth.
Relentless.
Enough already.
Oh, stomping away.
From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me?
Get ready, Corey. Get ready for the most electrifying move in all sports entertainment. People's elbow. Picture perfect from The Rock.
Wow, just barely making it out.
Wow, looks like this book has a couple more chapters in it.
We might be seeing a whole saga written tonight.
The Rock is already unloaded with everything he's got, and it wasn't able to end this. You've got to wonder what else he needs to do. Got to find a way to get out of this.
Scoop slam sets things up.
The Rock, can you smell it?
The Rock's opponent needs to know his role.
Had that move from The Rock scouted.
Could be a chance for him to change the complexion of this match.
Rock on the receiving end there. Top rope.
Hangover.
Here he goes for the win. No, he gets the shoulder up.
Somehow, some way, he is still in this.
My God.
I know what's next.
Moon. And that just waylaid The Rock.
Oh, he was almost finished.
The Rock somehow got the shoulder up.
Yeah, but now comes the hard part. The Rock has to get himself back in this.
I thought it was over. The WWE Universe thought it was over. But you got to do a little more to finally finish this.
This deep into a match is where trouble rises, where injuries may occur. You got to think long-term and consider your future fights.
And I guarantee you that throwing in the towel is the furthest thing these superstars are thinking about.
The Rock has been busted wide open.
Oh, God. Whatever's playing here can't be good.
Planted face first.
He turns it around. Oh, a shot right to the kidney. And again.
Great way to wear down your opponent.
Oh, saw it coming. Oh, kick right to the back.
This could be it.
Cover for the win. He got it. No, The Rock barely kicked out.
That sucked all the air out of this place. It looked like a done deal.
I know what's next.
Next kick.
Moon. Picture perfect execution.
There's two. It's over. Brutality finally comes to an end.
Here is your winner, T.
And with the results of this battle plain to see on their face, at least they can say they won the match.
It's a good thing The Rock has a second career in Hollywood because he didn't look ring ready tonight.
And Booker T shows up to Monday Night Raw and has a bloody match with The Rock and gets the win. So I think that might have answered the question on tonight's show. Did Vince buy WCW? All right, and for the next show on NXT for the opener, tag match, Tommaso and Timothy versus the Mustache Mountain. And we will see that on the next show. That's it for today. Good night. God bless.